From left us with a spine tingling, terrifying reveal at the end of episode 10 of season 3, and today we are going to attempt to explain the man in yellow. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. And of course, Jade played that song, Out This Guy Appeared, there was a time traveling Julie, and we're going to try our best to explain it, right? I mean, honestly, not a lot is making sense and from until this point, and we got a lot of details at once. This video is simply about the man in yellow, so we will reveal other stuff at one point. Now, it is what it is, but it was revealed that it seemed to be some form of bargain with the devil. The creatures who look like humans and terrorize the townsfolk at night were people once. They sacrificed their own children in order to gain eternal life. So the eternal life comes in this shape or form. You know, Fatima was pregnant with Smiley. Boyd killed that creature, and he said, "My blood is your blood, motherfucker." And technically, this is a child of Boyd. It is so crazy. It is so messed up. It's not right. This is how they come back if they die. So, basically, you run the risk of killing these monsters, and if you do, a woman in the town is going to get pregnant with one of them, which is just absolutely insane. Now, that sums up the reincarnation, and it looks to be that the man in yellow is behind all this. And it's just a horrible, internal, consistent, dreadful cycle. And you may be wondering, have we heard this guy before, the man in yellow? Yes, we have. The man in yellow is actually, in fact, the voice that we heard on the radio when Jim set up the radio tower. So, damn, what a big reveal that is. The guy's voice is absolutely recognisable. Jade warned him that his wife shouldn't be digging that hole in the basement. Alright? This guy warned him that she shouldn't be digging that hole in the basement. He warned him during the season 1 finale, and again in the season 3 finale, your wife shouldn't have dug that hole. Now, obviously, he did not want Tabitha, Jim, Jade, etc. to discover the town's secret, but when Jim cracks the code, there's actually a screenshot, right, in the scene. I seen it on Twitter the other day. I think it's season 1, episode 5 or 6, and they're talking, right, and Jim says the answer is 12, and how creepy is it that the answer actually was 12 musical notes. Tell you what, man, you need to rewatch these episodes and seasons again just to actually and write down every small detail. And I love shows that do this. Yeah, is From the most well-polished TV show out there? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like, Julie's wig looked a bit off, but see if that's your biggest criticism, then I suggest you don't watch the show, man. I like a show that actually, you know, you have to be of a certain intelligence to understand it, because I mean, there's people out there that'll be watching this wondering what the hell's going on. And I'm not saying everyone who's watching this video needs it dumbed down and explained, but see the fact that there's so many questions and it is up for debate and you need to use your brain, that excites me. Hopefully it excites you. Jade obviously played that song though. That brought the children to them and reveals the truth about the past. But the man in yellow, he pays Jim a visit. Could this man in yellow be, you know, the alter ego or the complete opposite of the boy in white? Probably. You know, knowledge comes at a cost, he said, and he kills Jim. So what I'm going to predict and what I'm going to explain here is that it appears that this guy is the new big bad central villain of the From Phil story. The problem with this is, though, can he come out during the day? Did this song release him? I'm going to assume so. But then he's saying, "Oh, your wife shouldn't have dug that hole, Jim." It sounds like he's had to go out of his way to actually come out here. But the question is, this guy obviously doesn't mind killing people. He's a sadistic fuck. So, again, so that is the man in yellow. That is the man in yellow explained. I'm going to guess, Troops, that he runs this town and he's the guy that put the deal in motion for these former residents to become monsters with eternal life. And he's been the voice on the radio this entire time. He was also painted in the basement of Henry and Miranda's house. And of course, we found out that Tabitha is a reincarnated version of Miranda. So yeah, it would be interesting. I would like more proof of that though, right? And that's a separate fid, but it's like maybe you could look at when the date Miranda died to when Tabitha was born. You know what I mean? And that would explain more. But that was the Man in Yellow explained. I'm sure we'll do a bit more regarding From. There's a lot more to talk about. But aye, till next time. Peace.